Hello there, everybody. How are we doing today? Has everyone had a good day, good week, good start of the week, good multiple days? So we got two mods today. We got clearly the better one, which is the Silly Helmets pack, an absolute banger. Gonna be honest with you, I like with the water cooler stuff, I'm not gonna, say much because this mod author made like Portuguese translation of Starfield, so like, maybe they're just trying to get some money back, which I suppose is fair, but maybe, do something that's not, you put your back out, that is not goodly. Is it like serious? Hello, Wolfie, we will be checking out Antares, do not worry. Also, this mod that worries me slightly, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. A tenner for ship parts, that... Oh, we'll have to see. Got my eyes on the Chronomark mod. Chronomark mod, which one? The paid one or the free one? Is it one or two? Alright. Fresh mug of tea, let's do it. 600 most, I would agree there, Wolf. I mean, honestly, not trying to blow anyone's smoke up anyone's arse, but I feel like if your paid mod costs more than Wiz's paid ship mods, you're doing something wrong. The muscle still well enough. That's good, Lee. That's good. All right, so we got Antares Supra by Deskel. Antares, as it should be, a predominantly House Faroon ship manufacturer decommissioned during the Serpent's Crusade. Discover a relic staryard POI, make it your home away from home, and claim build the fiercest ships using modular components designed for House Faroon. Featuring animated ship parts, both on the ground and in space, with a framework for customizing ships using greeblies. Perfect for players and creators alike. What? You should be making your mod primarily for players, not for creators, but I suppose. Recommendations. Place this mod as a priority to prevent initial quest overlap with other mods affecting space events. I also recommend following build tutorials via Darkstar and Antares' Discord channels. This creation has a steep learning curve, even for moderate shipbuilders. That worries me. Landing gear and update landing gear was gone. Another model instead. I was not happy. Yeah, there's been a few people that have. I did a video on that Peacekeeper. Was not a fan of that personally. How to install the mod configure loader before playing? It's imperative you are on New Game Plus and have configured the mod to your unique load order. I don't know why they mean New Game Plus. Hundreds of parts and variants, all designed with House Faroon's logic and high-tech sci-fi aesthetic. Built-in integration with Darkstar, X-Falkland, X-VTI. The Sundered Reef form follows function, a small introductory quest with a new POI and player home. Remember, patience is persistence when completing this task. Features. All right, let's give it a go. It's a tenner, so that's expensive, to put it lightly. But we'll give it a go. I have no other mods installed, and we'll be loading on New Game Plus. I'll be testing on Xbox. Yeah. Let's load. I think my save is a New Game Plus. I will say, I think I don't know, Crimson trying not to be biased, because I'm human, but I don't think the mod should be a tenner. I don't think any mod should be a tenner unless you're putting in the amount of work for a lot of stuff. Personally, I feel like, and again, this goes more back to Bethesda. I feel like Bethesda should be kind of I don't know. I just feel like Bethesda should be kind of in control of, like, you know, how much you can pay and stuff. Yeah, Rory. 3 mods. First one was free, which I haven't tested his initial mod in a while, but, like, the second mod that was paid was supposed to be, like, an add-on to the mod that mainly added engines, but then he changed the style completely. Did he go and change the style of the free mod to match up, or no? My only real, I suppose my main concern aside from the price is I hope this works without needing any, like, you know, any mods to play stuff. Well spent his Watchtower mod because, and that's fair, JVM, that is 100% fair. Like with Watchtower, you know, a little more janky and effectively need to rebuild. Hello there, Paul. No, I'm not. They were very touchy. That's what worries me, Ace. Joined. The only problem with, like, stuff like that is I personally don't like when I don't like if I buy anything and and like a creator or a developer changes something and removes stuff, you know, like that's not a great look personally. All right, so where are we going? All right, so places mod. Okay, where do I go? Start a new game. Start the game and head to Arboretum Proxima. You know, if I'm paying a tenner for something, I would like maybe a quest. Is that too much to ask for? I've probably said that before a few times. Or a proxy. Okay, well that's not too far away. Yeah, I feel like if you have asterisks in your mod, or the relics. Oh, we do get a quest. That quest should have popped up immediately, to be honest with you, in my opinion. I'm so far, Tennessee, we're just getting into it. All right, we got a relic staryard. Let's dock. So there is a quest to it, which I suppose is good, but I definitely think, like, if you're like somebody who may not be familiar with where locations are, I mean, if you're not familiar with mods and you buy this, it might be a bit problematic. I would definitely not recommend anyone new to the game to buy paid mods. Unless you're 100% sure. Oh. Hello. How are you, Spacer? Don't mind me. Hi.
Leave. Should be the one dying.
Todd says I should. Well, maybe we shouldn't always listen to Todd. Bro, he tried and he failed. I'm too much of a professional. Alright, I like the interior so far. Investigate the source of the distress signal. What fucking distress signal? How did I fail a quest? What the fuck? How did I fail that? That's weird. Is that intentional? Alright, they jammed a forklift into the door. Don't worry, I am forklift certified. Any ideas? Feel bad from saying soon. No, they'll keep saying soon. Harry, you're in the way. Why is my light source so small? There's a note? What note? Did I get a note? Look around real quick. Membership park. Heard about the dynamic reference limit. What's the dynamic reference limit? What's the dynamic reference limit? Tessie? I can use my scanner. I'm probably gonna have to go around. Bum, bum, bum. That's just a secret. That's just vanilla. We gonna go around maybe? Oh, that's inaccessible. What's the assessment, Gary? You're the one who's supposed to be forklift certified. Am I really an idiot? Yeah, so they're trying to open the door. So I'm assuming, is there a button? Hello? Hello? Nightbot ain't helping shit. Oh, dude can barely share the fucking stream in the Discord. Is the creation quest already absurd when the lowest value? Yeah, I do agree. Is there a vent anywhere? There might be a vent. Where do you see a note? The note in the inventory. Did I get a note? That's the secret outpost. Yeah, no, that's just the secret outpost note. Dynamic limit is a new mod limit people have reached that causes crashes, ship parts, POIs, and contribute to. Have Bethesda not fixed that? Is that like, so, is that different than the initial one? Remember there was like the initial one? Elevator. Oh. Game has a hard cap the amount of IDs in every item individually. Has that been an issue before? That's C4. High explosive. All right, to be fair, high explosive like C4 is not supposed to explode like that. How the fuck? All right, is it? The limit is, oh gee. Isn't that from the explosive drone mod? I don't know. I don't think so, no. You hanging out up there, bud? That's fine. Oh, lever. Oh, there we go. Maintenance report. Inspected this stage top to bottom. I keep reading odd signatures that persist with the security infrastructure. I reported to my superiors. Maybe I should wait until the new administrator arrives to state my suspicion of sabotage. It would be a crude assumption outside my role, but the specialties before stationed here were okay. That's we're looking for a note on the table. Oh, plan B. Okay, cool. You should come back later after the scavenger crew return with equipment to deal with the station. Since you dumb, fuckless, shitbrain, Aurora stained ding-dongs want to go through the effort of this playing a forklift from a ship, use the last explosive reach door. If you get the forklift from the door, I'm going to dump your barrel. Okay. Leave the relic and come back in a few days. Really? Okay. Leaving and coming back. You know, the explosives are there. I could just click on them and, you know, you have added explosive to your inventory, and then walk to the door. I was like, you have placed the explosive. Is that so fucking hard? Yeah, this is definitely not how I would design a quest either. Yeah, come on in. Oh, yeah, go away now. Fuck off. Hello, LeBron. Gary, get the fuck out the way. You fat ass. No, I mean, it's so far, like, it has a, the thing is at $10, all right, see you later, Emily, have a good one. It has to, there's a lot kind of weighing on its shoulders, essentially, because of the price point. All right, we're gonna wait here. It might share for a few days. Connected to the shape. This is a €10 paid mod. Reddit mod, more ship destroys dynamic reference limit. Would not recommend that to anyone. So it adds, it's, you must leave the system. All right, we'll see. Wolfie, I'm very grateful of you telling me this, but like this needs to be fucking said in the description of the mod or on the quest. Because, yeah. Fuck. Hello now, fuck off. Hey. How do you know about my mods I'm working on? Alright, we need to go to a planet. Let's leave the system. We will go to, yeah, fuck it, we'll sit in orbit at Irani, eh? Ow. Bum. Yes, but why do I have to leave is my question. Hey, I could mod quite well. Not good modding. Sell any ship parts and reduce the ones I already had, so even if it was a banger I couldn't get it, hence the bad timing. Are more people aware of that on Xbox? No, we're just starting a Jakob. Welcome. Or on Xbox. Like, are more people like in the modding community aware of it? Alright, see you later, Nogroth. Alright, so what are we waiting for? Like, it seems to add a lot of stuff, but I just think at the price point you're asking, you're like, it's always going to be something where, like, you have to, he leaked your mod development. Well, that may be true, Sweet Pea, but I have heard that in my many years of doing mod reviews. I have heard that from a lot of people, and I still seem to find issues. So I'm not saying that that's not the case. It very well may be the case. I'm just always cautious. Hopefully they fix it. The thing is knowing Bethesda will probably break it. You know, if you were crashing while landing on planets, likely hit the limit. Oh, fuck's sake. Fucking god damn it, Bethesda. Like, you would think they would, like, again, there's like, it's just good job, Bethesda. Bum. Hello there, Michael, welcome. Star Wrath is a $70 mod. Hey now. Star Wrath shipbuilding is kind of cool once you understand what the hell is going on. Bam. Issues where so they do kind of like mods. I don't just keep all of them. I usually don't have any of my, like, when I'm playing, like, doing, like, kind of playthroughs and stuff, I have very few mods. Leave the relic and come back in a few days. Okay. Bum. I do think, though, for 10 quid, like, could they not have just made it so, like, oh, here's some C4. Oh, you attach it, boom, door open. Like, that's just very, I don't know. People tune into your absolute stupidity. You're fucking stupid and butcher good mods because you're a smooth brain. Ah, I see it is one of the Darkstar people coming in. I'm kind of surprised, like, you're coming in talking shit. I mean, it's new because it's only been, what, like, a year and a half of you and your Darkstar buddies talking shit about me and my friends on the daily basis after Wicked tried to use me and then turned on me for some reason. Like, if you're afraid of what I have to say, maybe don't be an asshole and maybe be like a decent human being. Like, I am a human being too. I think you are garbage. What have I done to cause you to be... Can you explain to me what exactly made me garbage, please? Could you explain that to me real quick? Like, actually, could Wicked come in here and explain to me? Because the amount of shit I've heard and seen from the Darkstar guys, and it really pisses me off, because I've never done anything. I've tried to be as cordial as possible, even when Wicked sends people into my community to talk shit about me, to talk shit about my friends, behind my back. Like, I'm sorry, but you realize who, like, I'm not trying to, like, be Big Dick Crimson here. But, like, a lot of the people in Darkstar are fucking nobody, and they talk shit about me on the fucking daily. Like, it's insulting after, like, how friendly I was to Wicked, after how much I put up with his bullshit. This is why I didn't want to do this mod, and I feel sorry for Deskel, and I feel sorry for a lot of, like, the mod authors out there, because, like, you tie in with, like, Wicked, who is an absolute leech, and I don't even know you, Anger Mechanic, aside from the fact that I know that you make patches for Darkstar stuff. I bash people for trying to make money. No. I bash people who try and steal people's money by scamming them. There's a big difference. And at the end of the day, Mechanic, it's an opinion. I see you haven't denied any of the stuff that's Wicked has said, or any of Wicked's crew has said. Like, children. Absolute children. And you coming in here just highlights it. It just highlights it completely. There's only so much non-biased you can be, and I am being non-biased, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'm treating this mod how I would normally treat any other mod. Like, regardless of the ties to Darkstar, and again, I have nothing against Deskel, aside from, you know, Mechanic, are you even aware? Like, if you want, if you want to DM me on, like, or if you want to DM me on Discord, I can send you, like, pictures of, like, some of the shit that Wicked and his guys have been talking about me. I would assume you're aware, though, which if you are aware, you would know, why not just stay away? Like, I am biased, 100%. That's why I don't touch anything to do with Darkstar. Like, I'm doing this just because it's a 10 euro mod, and I like Deskel. But I just don't like this kind of hype of, and I see it the whole time with mod authors, like, pulling in with, like, people like Wicked, and it's not right. It's unacceptable. And I say this to anybody, if you are a mod author and you want to do well, stay away from the likes of Darkstar. Like, you don't want to be part of somebody who talks shit behind their I did like it, Wolfie, and I do plan on doing review. I talk shit myself because you don't do people justice with garbage content. I mean, that's an opinion, though, isn't it? Like, clearly people enjoy my content. Not everyone is going to, and I always say it's an opinion. Like, I will admit, sometimes I've done mods and stuff, and they haven't always kind of been the best thing. Like, but at the end of the day, it's an opinion piece. And I always make that very clear. And I try to be fair, even when mod authors come in trying to basically scam the way to make a living. But I never stoop to the level of what the people at Darkstar are doing. I don't even know the base game? What? What do you mean, the base game? Bro, I've probably more hours in this fucking game than most people. And again, I have nothing against Falkland or VTI at all. I am see, this is kind of the problem with, like, the Darkstar kind of. And when I say Darkstar, like, I specifically mean, like, the likes of this Angry Mechanic person who has, I don't think I've ever seen you on my stream before. You jump in again. Where's Wicked? Like, tell Wicked to come in. Let him jump in. If you want, we'll jump in a Discord call. How about that? See, and I apologize, this has been bubbling for, like, a long time, and it hurts me, because I care about Starfield, and I care about, like, the paid mods. I am a diehard believer in paid mods done right, but seeing there's a lot of dog shit paid mods, However, there's some people, and don't get me wrong, there's people that are tied to Darkstar that like are genuine decent mod authors and stuff. However, there is people tied to Darkstar that are just taking the piss. And I mean, even regardless of if you'd taken the piss, I would have loved it too, Cora Dick, but clearly they're coming in talking shit. Like you could have just kept your mouth shut, mechanic. Not in front of Gary. Where are we going? We're going back here. Back to the outpost we go. It'll never be put to bed though, because they'll always keep talking shit. D is my guy. I'm butchering the review by doing what exactly? It's a €10 mod. Like, it's a €10 mod. It took, to be fair, Sweet Pea, it took the focus off when I have a random dude coming in tied to Darkstar shitting on me for whatever reason. If people don't like my review, they can literally fuck off. There was no bias towards Darkstar at all with this review. The bias was it was a €10 mod. And in the mod so far, we've gone in to do a quest, and the quest has told me to leave. Reader follow directions? Oh, yeah, okay. Just, you know what, angry mechanic, just go away. I don't want to have to block you, just go away. And like any other, like if you're a Darkstar fanboy, you're not going to like my content because I don't like the Darkstar people. I'm going to give this a fair review and I'm going to give this, but like, don't expect me to like suddenly like something. Like it's 10 quid. It's 10 quid. God forbid, like fucking, like, oh yeah. Wicked won't jump in at all. Like, if Wicked was a decent human being, he would have told his lackeys to not talk shit about me. But he allows them to talk shit. Not only me, Mona, who, like, is, like, one of my closest friends since I started YouTube. Like, him and his whole group have insulted her. They've called her, like, increasingly sexist names multiple times. And why? Because she was in the Discord, because Mona likes being in modded Discord, and she just so happened to see all of these people talk shit about me. For what exactly? For doing nothing. Also, I've waited a couple of days and nothing happened. Like, what's a couple of fucking days? Like, that's what I mean. Like, no bias aside, I would be the exact same way about another mod. This just shows that you don't actually watch my videos. You probably only watch my reviews when it's someone related to the Darkstar people. Because I have went shit. Oh, thank you. That's very nice of them. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to the lodge. And we're going to wait a week. Venus? I can go Venus. We'll do Venus. See, but you didn't watch my content because I don't think I ever claimed a mod broke my Xbox. I said a mod could break your Xbox. There's a big difference there. Gargarin, we gotta go to Seoul. I don't really like the idea of paying money for mods that cause my Xbox to crash. I have lost Xboxes before to games crashing, and that's not something anyone wants to do. And I know the chance is extremely rare. Yeah, yes. Did you watch it? I clearly you didn't, because in it I basically said that crashes like that it's not something you want to have happen. We're gonna wait on Venus. This is the same as Watchtower. No, it's gonna be very hard. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm very specific about things, and I know that, like, sometimes I'll say things. Like, it's very rare when I edit my videos, but I will edit them if I say something, like, because at the end of the day, even with, like, mod reviews that are, like, questionable, I always try to, like, leave it up to, Gonna get out of our seat. We're gonna wait 2,400 hours. But to be fair, my opinion has like changed an awful lot since then. And I had like helped you test stuff and stuff, and I made it very clear that like I had helped you with stuff, and there would be like a level of not bias necessarily. Plus, like my content changes over time, you know. Like if you go back, like I'm pretty sure I gave a decent review to the fucking Bethesda's whatchamacallit. What was their one mod? Oh, there we go. It's been a few days. Stop having my own opinion. That's quite fair. Like mechanic, you're better off just honestly fucking off. Like your opinion of me has already been made. You're not gonna like this review, well, whether I like it or not. Like, so just go away. Like, and I understand that, Sweet Pea, but I'm gonna be honest with you because I know you're also part of Darkstar, but that's why I don't try to paint everyone the same brush. But like this is what I like. I come in here and I like do my review as I normally do. Like, is it any wonder why I don't like messing with like fucking people from Darkstar coming in harassing me and making assumptions? Like, come on, bro. You know, like it's not a good, you know. I'm ruining people's opinions? Not really. Like, it's a €10 fucking mod, my guy. I'm being honest. Like, if honesty scares you, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of glad. I was debating reviewing your house mod because I really like house mods, to be honest with you. But I was like, I don't think I will because I'm pretty sure he's, like, very close to Wicked and stuff. And I think this just tells me I am never going to review any mod with... If I see Darkstar and I'm not going to review it, and, like, that's probably... A lot of people are like, oh, I don't give a fuck. But that's just, you know, I can't. I'm not going to. I've sat on this too long, and I'm like, I'm done, like, acting like everything's all cool and, like, all this shit. Alright, is the door open? Oh, the door is open. Okay, nice. Hey. I do think that it would be cool if we could have grabbed the C4 and just kind of blew it ourselves, but, you know, it is what it is. How was it? Someone stop him. All right, we're back in review mode. Just fuck off, people who don't like the fact that I try to be honest at times. Hello, Druid. We're watching Deskel's new mod that adds a House Faroon themed ship part, which I am generally excited for. When did you get so powerful? I wouldn't. No, don't. My ego can only take so much. Star Wrath. Station. No, station on my end, it's fine. It may be dark just because the way thingy renders, OBS renders streams. I'm playing in 4K, and the stream will like descale it down to 2K or 1K. I just want to really quickly. Anybody watching, I apologize for that outburst. It was wrong of me to say stuff like that. I apologize even to people who are dicks to me. I never, with my videos, I always try to be positive and uplifting, even with like negative reviews and stuff. So I just want to apologize for that outburst earlier. Ooh, this looks cool. Hello there, else welcome. Their voice acting. I'm not sure. We shall see. Oh, there is. That's going to be very cool. And that's how I've always been to Arcane. Like, even if I dislike something, I try to make it very clear that it's my opinion. There is sometimes, like, when things, like, when I have game-breaking bugs and stuff, that if I feel like the bugs kind of outweigh what's added to the game and stuff. But, like, yeah. Xbox or Xbox. That is fair. I apologize. I usually do, when I do these reviews, unless on the very off chance I need to be on PC, I'm always on Xbox, most likely. Oh shit! Sorry, robot. I apologize. I'm gonna reload that save. My bad. Whoops. Would you offer? Like, oh, there's Mona. Hello, Mona. Hello there, Aurora. Welcome. I'm trying to get back into it. We had slight derailment there, but we're working on it. I wouldn't say trolled. I feel like a weight has been lifted off my chest. PC Steak. It looks cool, but I don't know enough about. What is Supra? I am looking forward to the ship parts. I think Disqual does a really good job of the ship part stuff. The location, very well. I'm seeing, I think it's completely new, which I'm really liking. Like, to be completely honest with you, like, ship parts are one of those, like, one of the biggest, like, one of my favorite things to see mod authors do. And, like, I like what Deskel is doing. My only concern with Deskel, and the only bias I've ever had, is I don't like that he kind of removed parts. You know? Yeah, no, it seems like this area is custom built, which I do like. Not that there's anything wrong with using repurposed parts. I won't shoot you this time, robot. I apologize. More cockpits. I think it just needs to be... Yeah, the new game plus weirds me, because initially when you said that, Paul, I thought, like, it needed a new game. Hello, Praxis. Oh. Power cell. Where are we going to get a power cell? Been made before. Props or... Navmesh might be... What does Navmesh regenerating mean? These are words I'm not aware of. Power cell, power cell, power cell. This weirdly kind of reminds me a little bit of it kind of reminds me of like the verticality you see in like some like Halo maps. The new game plus, but you do need to have some perks to... that's probably why. No problem, Mona. Should this work with Watchtower and Falkland? Because it should. I mean, I don't see why it would mix with anything personally. This isn't a moving space station, is it? So I think it should be good. Find it. Tower. Oh, that's a big... Okay, it does. Cool, cool, cool. Good to hear. Because I feel like everybody loves, because Watchtower is the only real way we have, aside from obviously, you know, Cortex mod, but when it comes to like big ship battles, Watchtower is the only real way you can get that. So, okay, seized by trespasser, so it's probably in someone's body. Thank you. Alright, let's find Trident luxury liners. I guarantee it's probably one core is after killing somewhere now. And I'm trying to figure out where that is. Or where did you kill someone? Oh. Oh. Yeah, good job, Cora, killing them right at the back. It was on the bike legendary. Thank you. Thank you. I know where that one was. That was over here, wasn't it? There we go. Thank you very much. Micro sale. It was like right near the start, Mona. Like 5 minutes. Given the condition of the station, you should leave and let the restoration. Meanwhile, you can attend to other matters. Okay. Oh no. Somebody turned on a Hoover in my house. I thought that was the station turning on the Hoover. But don't run it. Yeah, I feel like it could be quite, especially because when they jump in on you, if you're not ready for them. Comment on the mob, but that's the problem. Mobs that come under the quality suffers and they glaze over each other and they have the nuns to bully. I need detractors. And again, oh hello, Minipa. Wait, Pseudo, are you Disquel? That's the remain here as an indication. Oh, okay, that is fair. The section for the space station serve as a notice to the mind affecting. I will say though, my only, and I don't know if you were there at the start when I mentioned it, I think it would have been far better if we didn't have to kind of wait around. I understand like what you're trying to do with it and stuff. Oh, the C4 is back. I just blow it up again for old time's sake. What? Eh? Eh? How the fuck it blew up last time? Alright, so... For valve function, go to the... Oh, no, not that. Bring the microcell to the damaged robot. Do now. I just wait a few days. Right, we go to... Can I just... yes, Descal made the other ones that I'm a big fan of. Do you, Descal, do you plan on updating? And again, I haven't... Apologies if you have. I haven't really been messing with ship part mods as of like recently. Do you plan on like updating the original Antares free mod to kind of match the aesthetic of the your updated one? I'm gonna go and do a new sell again. I will say though, regardless of the pricing, the waiting is a little bit... The waiting is a little bit not... Like, some people will be fine with it. I'm very much the sort of person, when I, like, get stuff, I want to immediately kind of play around with it. We're going to go back to Venus. We're going to wait. Cowlings of it, but I can look into something. Oh, is superhero... Okay, sorry. I wasn't aware that you had another mod in the works. Again, it's just completely optional, but, like, that was originally kind of what brought me onto your stuff, and I was like, this guy has a lot of talent. Venus. Alright, let's get out. For the million parts so that it could have been 4 different mods of 500 each. Well, see, the thing too, I will say, just because it can be doesn't mean it should be. And ultimately, at the end of the day, and I say this to every mod author, you're entitled to charge as much as you want. Definitely, you know, don't disagree with that. But I think that you should always try and aim as cheap as you can go. Personally, like I know there's like as I said, like 4 things into one. Cross industry, but the parts don't rotate in Xbox Series X. They should rotate, Captain, unless there was an update. They should. Because I'm really big. Thank you, Aurora. I think we should be good enough there. Now, guys, let's not. Come on now. I'm the only one who's allowed to get trolled here. Let's not troll everyone else. Sorting stuff. All right, so we should be good. Now we go back to the settlement. Thank you for spamming me phone while I'm waiting in a loading screen. Very, very privileged. Is mod suitable if I want to build a sleek fighter jet? Just looking at the picture of the parts, I would assume so. They look a lot more sleek. Coffee and Tamriel, I like it, I like it. You want to play some FORT? What's FORT? Fortnite? I'm not very good at Fortnite. Fortnite? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's... No, not there, not there, not there, not there. Alright, so it seems like the quest didn't change. What's going on? Now, Deskel, that's not a really good, and I will say this once and once only, and I mean this, and I'm gonna say this to everybody. Don't get the fuck away from Darkstar. It's very clear that you've been too close to some of the higher ups because you should not be insulting people. Like, people are allowed to criticism and they will criticize you, and you don't want to be someone like me who blows up on stream, because at the end of the day, I you know, I don't make paid mods. My content's free, but like, don't be that person. While it's inappropriate, you know, you may be, people are being critical of you and you may disagree with criticalness, that's perfectly fine, but just don't be an asshole. But yeah, the quest, it didn't really, it should have, I will say, it should have updated and let me know that, you know, oh, you should leave the station. It didn't do much. I think we all need to just calm it down. I haven't seen the comments. What exactly is going on? Can we like bring it down a bit, guys, please? Let's not be complete assholes, okay? Leave that to me. That's my job. I'm just the guy who doesn't know Starfield, remember? I wish that were the case. I wish I didn't know Starfield, but sadly I do. I know too much of this. And like, I'm not gonna say that's fine. I'm not defending anything like that, but I will just say you always, as a mod author, do not cave to any of that. Let's just, yeah. Believe me, sometimes I wish I could lash out at people and be like, yo, you're an ass. Well, to be fair, I do sometimes. Alright, has How's it? Oh, hello. How the fuck did you guys get back in here? Yeah, I don't really like the waiting either. Okay. Turf fight. No, it is, and that's kind of what I. Are they supposed to respawn? Are they supposed to Hey! You're the robot that's supposed to be fixing the fucking ship! Hey! You've got a job to do, Praxis, you asshole! You're supposed to let them back in. Push his glasses closer to Faye. Oh god. Let's just take it back a bit. I know the tensions are high, guys, but like we're all trying to have fun. I fucking hated that quest because the first time wasn't he like give me money and then nothing happened? Nothing happened? Or no, yeah, something does happen. And then like the second time, next one for Starfield drops someday. It's definitely gonna break paid mods. It will 100% break paid mods. The thing is, most mods will probably be fixed very quickly because it'll just be an issue of mod authors having to update stuff. However, if a mod, like, say for instance, if your mod relies on, like, if your mod relies on anything to do with the new travel system or any mechanics that Bethesda change, they might be down until the mod author, until the mod author, like, fixes everything. Alright, so what's going on here? Why is it not working? Never played Starfield. Might get back. Enjoy hearing you talk about and play it. I'm glad you like that. My PC might be able to play it, but for a console that I don't. You don't own a console? What the fuck? Leave the relic again for a few more days. All right. Okay, that's. Look. Ship parts, new PI and quest, ship modules and components. Rebuild and crap. So. Oh, I like the logo. The waiting, I'm not a huge fan of the waiting personally, but that's an opinion. Switch to PC handheld. I mean, now you can get the Switch 2, and you can play Elder Scroll, or you can play Fall Anniversary Edition with no mods. Like, I feel sorry for anybody that, like, let's say you played Skyrim on the Switch, which, I mean, Skyrim on the Switch seems like the ultimate kind of cozy game, you know, chilling. I will break after the new... Oh, they will definitely break. They will definitely break. But most of them you'll be fine, a day or two. I will say, for anyone going in, I always say, just have a save without, like, a vanilla save at the ready. Just because if you're going to try out the new stuff... That's what I do. I have a save that... Gary, get the fuck out of my way. My wife's into stones and crystals and shit. I mean, at the end of the day, any sort of that stuff, like, people like to take the piss out of, like, astrology and all that, and it's like, is it really harming anybody? Is it that much of a problem? That people, like, want to believe that, like, you know, it's like, come on now. When is the last time astrology users did horrible things? You know, but it's like anything else. You know, you're not hurting anybody. Then you do you. I've stressed that this mod POI can be overwritten by other mods utilized. Who's saying scamming? Whoa. Whoa. Did you go and do other stuff that passes? And that's definitely Jesus fucking Christ, Michael. Thank you very much for that. You shouldn't have done that, Michael. Thank you very much. I am very grateful. 100 for plastic crystal. Yeah, but what sort of a moron can't tell it's a fucking plastic crystal? Oh, well, to be fair, Nova, 100%. There's definitely those sort of people, and I do agree that. I just mean, you know, the people who believe in it, and it's like they don't do much, you know? Like, there's people that, like, buy salt lamps, and they're like, they think that it detoxifies a thing, and it's like, look, if you want to buy it, and you think it puts your mood up and stuff, like, it's whatever. Now, I have seen some people... I have 100% seen some people that have, like, they'll try to sell you these, like, oh, I can cure your cancer with my magic hands. It's like, you're a scumbag and you need to be arrested. So far, it's good. We're just waiting to kind of... Gary, stop touching things. We're just waiting to kind of get into the nitty-gritty of it. I got a crystal. I don't think it works like that, Guilty. I heard Burger King can increase your healing powers. Nightbot. It's supposed to be like every half an hour to hour, but for some reason it also times it based on what happened with the Valve law. Oh, I seen some about the Valve. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't have dreams. Sell me another plastic crystal. The Halo 3 level. Thank you. Halo gave that out for free. I was like, yes, please. Scented candles are really good. My girlfriend got me scented candles just because they smell nice. And I was like, when I got COVID. She's like, here, these will tell when you don't have COVID. I'm like, fuck you, but thank you. My wife's telling me all about it. I'm just amazed whether there's an entire wizard group that goes to war. The lightsaber from I think it'll not help. Crystal meth could. Oh, I wouldn't fucking doubt. There we go, Pop. I wouldn't doubt that fucking crystal meth. We need to like figure out how to manufacture Aurora. I feel like that's the real drug. That's probably like. Can you imagine? It's like Todd's like, look, we're not updating Starfield, but we've been working really hard with the guys that have brought you Manjaro. We've developed actual Aurora. I'm actually... No, there's no way Bethesda do that. Can you imagine imagine fucking Bethesda just completely shitballs it and puts out a vape like based on Aurora. I will say I'm grateful regardless. Will it kill you? No, God, no. Todd wouldn't be able to make money off you if it kills you. You crazy? It'll just get you crippling addiction to Bethesda titles, which for most of us, fuck, it'll probably make us less addicted. It just works. Well, even like some of the, isn't there like, I wish I could be a drug kingpin. There's a couple of mods that try to... Yes, the quest updated. It did addict me, baby. What about a mod that sells magic crystals but gives you protection in real life? Oh, ho, ho. That's... We need a mod author to break the fourth wall. Like, you pay like £5 for like a paid mod that does nothing, but it like subscribes you to like a club. Like, we have like a version of Scientology, but it's like the Starfieldology. It's like, you're now a member of Scientology, or Starfield. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna get arrested. You don't mess with the Scientology crowd. Hit us, yeah, 100% hit us with the useful Aurora manufacturing. See, I will say, that one mod author, is it Lightsoft Dev? He had such good ideas with his, like, kind of making, you know, the game work with the kind of them mods. Hey! But... They sell Fallout sodas, Starfield sodas. Oh, can you imagine? Can you fucking imagine? Alright, sanitation mini-bot. Come on, I know you can suck up that Equinox. Don't be lazy. People think I just hit... No. Museum plaque. Ooh, community is just as good as family. In any version of the universe, you can always find a captain to make your fleet stronger. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. There's some nice names on there and some douchebags, but you know. Australian Insider Group did a free gullibility test. Jesus Christ. Decorative. Oh, I like the interiors and stuff. Very nice. Right. Can we get to the ship parts now, Mr. Robot? Just want to make some... I like the view. Some ship parts. Yo. System reboot done. Recognition software corrupt. Handshake subroutine done. Welcome administration. Adding realism mode to the Vision 2, but it's limited time mode. Ubisoft they're just so questionable. They like I heard rumors that they're going to be making the next Ubisoft the next Ghost Recon game is going to be it's going to be like based in Vietnam and stuff, but like I'm gonna be honest, Grey Zone Warfare needs to hurry the fuck up. Seems like these scavengers really wanted on the station considering the effort they went through. Their effort and disregard for protocol was misplaced. They will not be missed. Fair enough. What is this place? Where did the crew go? Location station SY31, automated repair and fabrication. Wildlands was fun. What was the other one? Currently in unassigned space. Bethesda are bad. Breakpoint. Yeah, Breakpoint was like it tried very hard to be Destiny. Clean up the place pretty well. Hopefully repairs went as expected. What will you do now? The installation was sorry. We'll assume. Okay, cool. Who are you? And that is fair, Sweet Pea, and I apologize. Sometimes I like to kind of shoot out a little bit because again, I'll definitely be well, actually say I was slowly kind of moving on from that, but you know. Load order override occurring. I have a load order override occurring? You know what I mean? Modular detail. Okay, Antares new features a new system to shipbuilding. The modular Greeble system designed to be utility and aesthetic, which will include a myriad of parts. To supplement, it is the red diamond and can only be attached like a part. Utility-based regenerative osmotic cladding that sacrifices shield capacity for higher hold health and shield regen is gold triangle. Can be attached part, but don't worry, the system is designed. Hey, the robot's pretty swole. That's not a custom. Is that modified? Yeah, that's not the custom robot that's like really tall. Or that's not the usual one. Can I build a ship now? Oh, there we go. Praxis, what ships are ready? As a full-size mech statue. Oh, there's actually rooms upstairs now? They've said, Hollow, they said that it's going to be a while. They said it's going to be like a while. Ooh, sure. I don't know like what's taking them so long, but I wish they just like, I mean, they kind of are, they were honest by saying that they're going to need more time. I did say this was very Halo themed. It kind of reminds me of one of the Halo 2 maps. I don't think Bethesda are going to charge money to pay. I feel like it was just a basketball court. No, we've got no basketball. Oh, hello, welcome. Welcome to Installation SY. No doubt your very own Praxis has introduced themselves. As they're also the station of the robotic body wandering this main hall. Oh, it's okay. The build installation also is very an automated micro factory fabrication. Alloy spill technology much similar to the main facility. This is just an expansion of the sprawl of Antares. There are protocols in place if any event happened, but that's mainly taken care of by Praxis and their proxies, both Model S and AA robots, and they mentioned the newly minted Model G, which you'll be acquainted with in due time. They take care of any issues that would endanger human life and return with maintenance with fresh paint and respect. While the stations are going, okay, almost certain. Ba 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 ba. Let's go get into the meat and the potatoes, the ship parts. Oh, what is the... Okay, we got one geos like that. Hello. What ships are ready? Added inventory at. Oh, damn. Okay. Like, I'm sorry for, like, going back. Did that fucking moron think I was gonna give this a bad review at the end of the day? Like, what sort of fucking idiot clearly doesn't watch my content? Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, that is very fucking nice. I like the parts very much. All right, let's modify. I want to modify a ship. Complete the Mantis quest and come back to the vendor. I will. We can do that in a moment. I just want to look at some of the parts. No, not the author, not the author. No, sorry. I'm. Oh, okay. We got new parts. Okay, so we got new dockers. Let's start. We'll start at the start, right? So, we got thrusters. Jesus Christ. So, braking thruster. This increases the crew capacity. Okay. Very cool. We've got multiple stuff. I like. Do these holes shoot out? Do these holes shoot out like RCS when you move? Don't worry, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Exactly, Styles. Exactly. I will say though, you got to be careful. Like, there will be people who will probably buy this mod, Desquel, and they'll be really hyped to get into it. However, like, that initial kind of waiting around will probably annoy some people. Well, for me personally, you know, I always think fucking, I've said many times, I will pay anything for ship parts. However, do these go down at an angle? They do. God damn. Reach completion of the quest. Have the mod parts whole color better than some of the base parts do. Don't say that, you'll pay anything in a chat full of modders. Look, as long as you're not mean to me or my friends and you don't charge too much, you know? Oh, me, Mona? Oh, that's a... Holy shit, that's a big fucking bay. How does that work? Don't be mad when it's out. Does it come with ship parts? Just going off of the parts so far... That's a fucking... The model landing bay is largely for a Corvette and Dreadnought type ship. Size for those. Okay. The only thing with that though, like, a lot of people are not going to, like, they're not going to care too much about, like, the weight. Because, I mean, we've, you know, there's very few people, like, not just modding the hell out of Starfield. Comes with a lot of poop. And now I don't think it could beat that, I don't think it could beat that paid mod. That, like, allows you to literally shit yourself on the toilet. Alright, so what, do these only snap to diamonds? Diamonds only snap to diamonds, right? I need to figure that out. How does that work, though? What's a diamond? Snaps are a learning curve. Okay. That was the exploding toilet. The exploding toilet is, Ancient Mariner have, yeah, no. Bethesda out there just doing a whole bunch of free mods, yeah. That was, yeah, oh, I see the Cordic. I was like, what the fuck is this? Honestly, might have been the best mod ever. Right, so the angle modules. These parts are very, very cool. We don't talk about the Ancient Mariner. So we got cladding, we got structure, we got equipment, we got advanced modules. All right, so these I'm assuming, yeah, these just snap normally. Drop the bathroom on the enemy. Yeah, you think we can get a watchtower? We get King Gath do like a watchtower add-on for that, like the toilet mod. Ancient Mariner was a poor value proposition to give you a significant number of parts. Yeah, no, Ancient Mariner was like, that was just like, I remember people used to say like, oh, Ancient Mariner was basically Bethesda's attempt to basically kind of make paid mods seem more more buyable. And I didn't want to believe that, but honestly, at this point, I think maybe that was their intent, given how fucking expensive it was. Oh, that's getting stuck on that. That's fine. You still there, Mona? Oh, there's a lot of... Oh, there's a lot of snap points to this. To buy Todd coin because I'm rationalizing buying the creation. Like, it's very, very cool. Sorry, the mod is, let me double check. Let me get you the exact name. Hold on now. Second. Here I have it there. To be honest, I don't really want to mess with the silly kind of thing, just because the mod's called Antares Supra. I don't, because like that's Outhouse Skydrop, because like that mod author, like they like did like a kind of a, you know, an overhaul to, it basically made like the English language, like or Portuguese language kind of mod work. Why you no snap? You're the wrong piece. Okay, I'm gonna have to use some merging. Pop, pop, pop. That's very cool. That's really, really cool. Now I kind of want to build a ship. All right, we're gonna build a ship. Look at the, let's look at the oh, oh, that looks sick. Oh damn, these look really, really cool. Guys, sorry. These cockpits are very... Do the Mantis you want me to do? Fine, I'll do the Mantis quest first then. Let's... I will be back. You actually will we'll take this ship. Give me that ship. Alright, give me that ship. Yeah, we'll buy that ship. Oh. I just haven't. Alright, let's take her for a spin. Alright, come on, Cora, we gotta go. Come on, Gary, we got a job to do. Alright, let's just fast travel to the secret outpost in Denoblo. I need to leave. Check that. Hey, sure. Of course here. Away we go. Speedrunning the dungeon, yeah. Oh, that looks fucking sick. That's really fucking cool. Might want to put some invisible blocks there. It's a bit, your feet get stuck a little bit. Good. All right, let's hop in it. I never understood how to do the puzzle. It's weird that like Bethesda kind of didn't do more kind of dungeons that aren't procedurally generated. Oh, we're getting launched. Whee. Let's just shoot the red tanks. Right, let's go to Denobla. Let's go to Denobla. It's very, very cool. For my save, for the love of God. The thing is I wonder, are Bethesda, I'm assuming Bethesda are aware of it, like the issue. They'd have to be. Like if they weren't, it'd be just kind of like, what's going on? Exit the ship.
You! This here is our find. So you can get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of God.
Good name. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Like cockpits and bays are probably two of the areas I'd love to see more of, just because I feel like what was it? The one I still think the one flight controller did was like the fucking coolest. The one with the one with, what's it? It's like, you know, it has like the ladder going down. Uranus. That's the, I always forget the password. I'm just like, oh, turrets, they're dead now. Hello there, Bob. It is very cool.
This isn't happening. This isn't happening.
There's a stand-up cockpit. Killed everybody. Let's do this. He probably will, Corey. You're not the shot your dad is. I just like how it looks. Personally, I like pump shotguns, but the update broke the pump shotgun. They're just the standard old Earth shotgun. Let's go and clear this out. We're not going to press any buttons because I don't want to listen to that old woman talk about her son. Slightly off topic, I started watching a series on Netflix called Animal Kingdom that I've been quite enjoying so far. I never watched it. It's quite an old show. Well, I say old. Apparently it's like based on an Australian movie.
We gotta leave now. Need assistance now.
Hey. Oh shit, I didn't mean to pick it up.
I'm tired.
Fuck's sake.
So thanks, Mom.
Alright, Leon.
Best gift
Keep talking.
ever. The stupid code
I
word.
just need to wait.
Door scan my biometric. Surprise, it's me. Then I heard Mom. I nearly had a heart attack.
Mattel stuff is very, very good as well. There's a lot of very talented gift mod authors. Like even like the likes of like we've got Avantech and like DareTech and Mattia, like they're really, really fucking awesome. Shippers. I'm just not overly fond of the style personally, but a load of people are. Spoilers, not the Mantis. Pacifier, Coachman, Old Shoddy, Big Bang. Yeah, the Big Bang is like, it's such a weird one because it honestly, the Big Bang I feel like could fit into like I feel like the Big Bang could fit into like a pre-order bonus for Saints Row. I also am a fan of the, what's the like handheld shotgun that looks more like a SMG or a Vector? What's that one called? Oh wait, no, is that, yeah, that's the shotgun. Although, I will say, it's weird having a shotgun where it has, like, a thumb hole grip. I feel like putting your thumb in, like, side a shotgun grip... The shorty, thank you, Michael. I feel like that's super risky and you're inclined to break a thumb. I shot a shotgun once and I scared the shit out of me. Because my mother's partner and, like, his brother-in-law were all oh, sorry, Cora! He was, like, telling me, you gotta be careful, you can put your shoulder out. Saints Row 1 and 2, such good fucking games. I don't mind 3 and stuff and what they did, but I wish they would have... I mean, I suppose in this day and age, you can't... When it comes to co-op kind of GTA-style game, you can't beat GTA Online. Where is the pause? She never died. She is Terran Armada. Oh god, can you imagine?
I'm not going down without a fight.
Hopefully Bethesda fix... that was 7 million bleed damage purely because the bleed damage is based off of a percentage of your health, and she has probably 70 million health. Because, I didn't want her to die. Not a fan of the Cryomancer DLC? That's fair. I thought it was very cool, personally. I'm all for, like, kind of new stuff, but obviously it's not going to be for everybody. Zone does really good work. Yeah, it's like a little... Yeah, the shorty. Yeah, the little bull puppet. So, like... Where the fuck are you running to? Hi. You coward. There you go. It was accidental. When the trigger starts firing, just head down and behind me. There's Gary. That blinds you.
You done yet?
Usually was lazy for his meme. I missed the OG. It was in the 25. Jesus. See the multiplayer. I just love that, like, when you completed the base game of like 2 and 1. I don't know about 1. I don't think I ever played 1, but like you got like little kind of cheats that were enabled, like the dual wielding and stuff. I saw you do this with a melee oh, fuck that. That melee challenge was a nightmare. Yeah, fuck you too, asshole. Alright, we're Tyrannus. P. Is that a Y? T. Y. R. A. N. N. E. Is it IS? Okay, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. No, 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 we're good. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I spawned in these meds, I don't think these are actually in the game. I think these are like modded version because it like, yeah, I don't think that the base versions of we don't worry, we're gonna build a ship. The Fallout 4 gif when Dogmeat runs into oh my god, isn't that, what was it? Was it Jamaica Plains? But like you open up all that and you get was it a fucking baseball bat? I'm pretty sure, was it even a good baseball bat? Oh, they are in the game? I need to like find them legit because they're really powerful. They essentially just make you unkillable for a couple of seconds. No, I know the Panique is vanilla, but does it actually do that? It like restores 225% health for 1 second? No chance, Steve. Because I thought it was like multiple versions. That's what I mean. I don't think the healing is vanilla. I think I might have accidentally like, because when I spawned it in, I might have downloaded like a different version. Jesus Christ. Thank you very much, Doc, also for the donation. Jesus fucking. Hopefully some shipbuilding will relax all of us. Yeah, because it only used to do the cure all. I don't remember the restores your health, but I'm grateful for it when I have to stand there and get the shit kicked out of me. What is it? What have I said it wrong? What do I say? Panacea?
Catastrophic damage.
See, here's the thing. I'm one of those kids that, like, I learned that word growing up playing games, and I said it how I saw it. I initially thought it was like panicette, but I'm like, no, that sounds more like an Italian dessert. So I, like, stopped saying that. Hello there, Rick. Didn't miss too much. We're just doing the quest line so we can see the new ship added. So, I mean, I don't think Bethesda must have, this must be a cheat version for Bethesda. The new Mercury recolor? Oh, I did not. Yeah, no, this is vanilla. Highly fucking modded, but it's vanilla. The healing is not vanilla. You have something changing it. See, I think it's not. I haven't any mod. I think there's a version in the game files that does that. Because if you type it in, when you type in help, panacea for is it Alk, I think? It comes up. Don't want you to sound... Oh, too late. I already sound very fucking up. Panicotta. Yeah, give me some of that pancetta. Big fan of that pancetta ham. Yep, no. You don't like that suit. Off topic, if anybody is a fan of... if anybody is a fan of this quest, I highly recommend you download the free mod. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but it adds a load of really well voiced like notes tied to the Mantis, and makes them appear more fearsome and stuff. If anybody can put the name of it in the description in the chat, let me know, please, because I'd highly recommend it. It like amplifies the idea of the Mantis. Lore of the Mantis. Yes, thank you. Legacy of the Mantis, the other one. Isn't that the... Bob does one too, a good weapon that actually gives the Mantis a good weapon, and a cool little karambit. Or karambit that never gets any, the most Starfield mods require, such as on Xbox, Steve, they do not. I don't know about PC. Honestly, it looks very out of place, but I don't mind it. It kind of reminds me more of like, don't make me hungry. Is that you, Guilty? I'm liking it, Rick. There is a bit of waiting, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but the parts definitely make it worth it. There's a chance for an advanced panic and CKA. I just... Oh, so you can get it? Haha, so it exists. It's just... It kind of... It's weird, because, like, when you... Okay, I want to go and look at it very quickly. I know everyone's shipbuilding, but I want to look at it because it reminds me of, like, you know, like, it's like, okay, we're, like, in the 2100s. We're trying to basically make an armored spacesuit, but we can't just Kevlarify everyone, so let's just have, like, a robe, like, almost like a Kevlar robe. That's kind of what it reminds me of. But honestly, if you took away the funky helmet, it would, honestly, it would fit in, What's with the Mantis suit? Yeah, the Mantis suit, it's Casey's Mantis. There's a couple of really good kind of Mantis, seems a cut it's a cut version of the Panacea. It's pretty fucking cool. Alright, let's go back to the... Oh, we have to claim the spacesuit. Yeah. Let's get some pancetta. While we're on the topic of food, because I want to bother people, I bought some like Italian-style subs, and I bought some pepperoni. What are some like American? Because I know Italians, or if any real Italians are gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up, Crimson. You don't know Italy." But, like, what do you usually put like with pepperoni? Because the idea is an Irish person eating pepperoni with butter on a sandwich just seems weird to me. Just say cure all. Fair. You're making me so hungry. Mantis mod. I'm the same guy did space. Oh, the space. Yeah, no, that would be. Wait, that would be Zone. Mac and cheese on a pepperoni sandwich. Go to the Mantis, right? We've got it. We go to the Mantis spaceship. Do I have to go to on the roof? Don't say pineapple. No, I don't think would the Italians like because I've been watching this guy on TikTok. I know TikTok. He's basically this like New York Italian guy. His name is I think the Cooge, and he just makes sandwiches and just insults my sister. But there's something fascinating about like how like you guys have like so many different like fucking meats that we don't have. Like was it bologna? There's like another one. There's like a couple of like meats. Don't worry, we're gonna see it, Rick. We're gonna see it. There's like a couple of like, and there's like just so many different things that like we don't. I mean, we probably have if I go to like a fancy cheese, tomato, lettuce, other meats, meat, mayo, pepperoni, just like any other meat. Steve, but do you is butter a thing you guys have on sandwiches over there, Sadir, or not really? Like, would you have like a ham sandwich with just butter? Base overhaul. Yeah, Zone. It is Zone. Zone does amazing stuff. Pepperoni, cheese, fried gator, for fuck's sake, Michael. Oh, speaking of fried gator, we're getting, apparently Popeyes is coming over here. That's apparently Louisiana-style chicken. In hindsight, I realized that elevator would have been quicker, but... Yeah. I knew you wouldn't escape me. I was looking for this guy. Stay down. Just stay down. Stay down. It's fine. Popeye. Hello, Don. Welcome. Thankfully, the Popeyes is opening in Dublin instead of like a random place. Ham, cheese, beetroot, carrot, lettuce, mayonnaise. See, Nova, you're an Aussie though, aren't you? So you like have kind of some normal things you put in the sandwich. I mean, aside from your fairy bread, I'm going to be honest with you. Fairy bread is, I mean, look, I probably can't judge. My nanny used to have sugar sandwiches. Read down here, chicken. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm really excited to try it. Because, like, I mean, we don't have very good... Like, I'm not saying it's not. Never had it, though. I have never had it. I will say, if you replace the butter with maybe some Nutella or Cadbury's chocolate spread, which is far superior to Nutella, we just grab the ship, fly to the place. I got butter and bacon sandwich from my Irish grandmother, so tracks. Understandable. You can't go wrong with butter on a sandwich with a bit of bacon. Pepperoni and pineapple pieces. I'm hungry. We're talking about food. Food, it's always food. I love Popeyes. I need a fried chicken fix. Yeah, see, our like fried chicken, we really just have KFC. And then we've like other places where like they try to be, you know, like, oh, we try to like, but it's just always the same shit, you know? Like one thing I'm jelly, even like sometimes I'm jelly, even the Brits, you know, is they've got like lots of different alternatives. Popeyes is better. You think KFC is better? I'm always no. That means Popeyes is better, right? See, I like KFC just because again it's different. Most chicken over here is like, it's like battered as opposed to breaded. Whereas like KFC is breaded, which I'm all about. Chip buddy should make butter, so I tried it. Oh, chip. Oh no, you need. Wait, Curtis, you're a Brit, right? You a fan of the old crisp sandwich? You can't go wrong with the old crisp sandwich. Gets the job fucking done. Especially with some ham. Oh, and so. Oh, you're American. Oh, my bad, Curtis. I thought you were. My God. For some reason, I thought you were in London. Wait. Why did I think you were from London? My bad. Put Doritos in my ham and cheese. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, you do? Oh, you're American, but you live in London. Oh, okay, fair. That's why. But yeah, crisp sandwich gets the job done. Oh, yeah. And for crisp, that would be potato chips. I ruined a batch of Rice Krispie treats because my fat ass spread peanut butter on top and chocolate inside to melt in the microwave. Don't microwave Rice Krispies. No, they're not weird at all. Ace, there is nothing wrong with a good old crisp. I mean, a chip butty. I will say, I've been seeing some big thing now that I want. It's basically a tortilla wrap, right? Loads of cheese, curry sauce, battered sausage. Left of the wing. Battered sausage in a wrap. It's just, oh yeah. Wing. That looks like a docking port. Photo mode. The left of the wing. Yeah, that's just like a little strut there. Sorry, I'm sorry. We'll stop talking about food. Now let me go back into the station. I'm an order, so we don't have Popeyes here. But it was good when I stayed with my uncle in Mississippi. See, for some reason, when you said northerner, I thought you meant like Northern Britain. You was talking about me? Yeah, I'm well aware you were talking about me, dickhead. I was just imagining like British, and then when you were like Mississippi, I was like, never mind. All right, let's check out some ships and let's build some ships. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't help that I'm on a diet. I'm like on a calorie deficit, so my meal for after stream is gonna be some Special K and some milk, because you know it gets your fiber in, kids. Kid, my mom, comparing my brother, she made me peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Actually pretty good. Well, peanut butter is quite good in general. Like it gets the job done in terms of, it gets the job done in like it's so versatile. I also saw, completely fuck you, Ace. Off topic. Apparently there was like a study done, right, where. Oh, do I have to wait? I mean, oh wait, hold on now. Let me modify. There was like a study done where essentially, did I? Okay, yeah. There was like a study done where apparently despite peanuts, right? Like actual peanuts themselves being high in like calories, people, if you eat quite a large amount of them, like, you know, like say if you eat them, you don't actually put as much weight as you would, because apparently like, in order to like break it down, now obviously this doesn't include peanut butter, because but yeah, I just thought they're quite funny. Peanuts are a phenomenal. Do I have to wait to get the ship to spawn? But peanuts is, yeah, it is exactly, Garrick. It's a great survival food. Phenomenal fucking survival food. Just made oatmeal cups with raspberry. Ooh, very nice. Every decent chicken place I have, I live is Chick-fil-A. I didn't trash talk you on stream. I know, but I gotta. All right, come on. Do I need to? Maybe we should be waiting. Okay, well, I want to build a ship first. Let's modify a ship. All right, we'll do. You know, we'll do the Frontier. Good old Frontier. All right. I mean, I think what we're gonna do. I think what everyone wants to see. Hello there. Welcome. We're gonna have to obviously see the cockpits. You know, like that's just how it is. Go check out these cockpits real quick. Get some pizza from the kitchen. Ooh, very nice. We have a local bar that does fried chicken. That's that's about it. Oh, that's about it. Yeah, see, it's kind of becoming more prevalent, like, because, you know, obviously globalization, all these, there's these people that are, I'm doing good. Thank you. Glad you enjoy the content, and thank you for watching it. But like places over here like trying to open up, it's like, oh yeah, we're opening up authentic like Southern barbecue. And it's like, oh, have you been to Texas? Where's Texas? I'm like, oh no, please don't. Yeah, we need more cockpits. Again, Bethesda, fix your fucking things so people can type cockpits, for fuck's sake. Don't turn into EA. Hello, Great F. Don't turn into EA where you can like get banned. We do have an Italian pizza. Ooh, very nice. This is Deskel's new Antares mod. It's 1,000 credits, so it's $10, but there is a lot of ship parts to it. Which if you're a shipbuilder, you're definitely. If you have Mav the shipbuilder, you can make. Oh, that's very cool. Ooh, Marv's is that another mod? Oh, sure. Day's been good. I've been enjoying some ship parts. Oh, I see. Okay, so the interior, is this just a Oh, that's because it's the Mantis, you fucking moron. God damn it. You'd be like, oh, did you reuse the greetings? Ooh, Colombia, very nice. Colombia, very beautiful country. It's always something I've always wanted to go to, like kind of South And Central America, just those regions, obviously. Very, very cool. Price may be worth it. If you're a big shipbuilder, I think definitely just going off of, obviously it's an early thing and I will be playing around with this and I will have an official review. But now that being said, like 10 quid that's pricey, you know, like if you're the sort of person where you play Starfield religiously and you love your ship parts and you have the 10 quid to kind of, you know, to kind of, you know, definitely 100%. However, if you're kind of like on the fence about and stuff, I want to try some salsa classes. Colombia can sure can dance. Oh hell yeah, you should do more live streams. I do them on occasion. Let me change my ship. All right, let me actually put the actual ship on this time. To be fair, no, that was more my fault because I'm an idiot. I was like, the minute I loaded in, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like the lighting that you would see in. Thank you, Mammoth. Welcome aboard to the stream. We're having fun. How's your day been? Builder, I get it. I try to stick with more lore friendly. I'm to be honest, I'm exactly the same, gamer dad. Like there's obviously like a lot of parts out there that the mod only perpetuates by the mod only perpetuates the fact that I make more ship parts sustain your addiction ship building. That is fair. That is very fair. Time versus money wise. Spent more than 2 days. See, that's the thing I will say, like, the space station to me, I don't really care. It looks cool. I don't mind fighting it. I hate decorating. I am so bad personally. But obviously people will like that. The ship parts are kind of where, you know, like, I like my ships to look good on the outside. On the inside, I couldn't care. You know, it's... Oh, I already see a stairs. Oh! Oh, I'm in love. Oh, I'm in love already. Oh, this is sick. Oh, I love this. Okay, this is very fucking cool. Oh, we got a room. That's so fucking cool. All right, hold on now. Crimson's got to modify this ship. Can we afford something? That way now. No. There we go. All right. It's now, this is now a Hope Tech vessel. Sorry, Disquel. Ron Hope has now taken over. He has put his proverbial flag. I start Ron Hope. How do I leave? Oh, that's the landing bay exit. Wait, where? Oh, that's the door there. Hello, Zone. Welcome. Captain's quarters. Not fun, Ron. What's the thing with the tentacles? That is Gary. He is my my drug-addicted snail companion. He has many degrees in theoretical physics, aerodynamics. Also, he's a botanist part-time. Stored by some asshole on the internet. You'd be surprised, you know? It's ship parts, you know? Like, I'm gonna, like... Thing is, it's like, that's my one weakness, is ship parts. I have a theoretical, yeah! No, he's not. What the fuck? This is why the furry rumors are just rumors. They are solicitous rumors. I'm gonna check that bay in a minute. I also want to check that bay. I would definitely say, as well, if you're taking any suggestions. Like a few people have said, I would probably put a little vendor at the door, maybe. Gotta love those theoretical degrees. I know, wait, no, Garrick. What did Garrick say? Yeah, no, I do, and I agree with what you're saying, Garrick, because the thing is, like, that's something I always say, and I realize, like, look, I don't know the first thing when it comes to mod authoring, you know? At all. Like, I have a basic understanding of, like, some map building from Halo, and I realize that it takes a lot of work to make it. But I always kind of stand by the fact that, like, I feel like you should price it as cheap as you can, because at the end of the day, you know, the day ends. No, okay, we wanna try this big one. Yeah, no, don't bully Gary, okay? He knows some stuff. How the fuck do we, how do we strap this on? Right, she doesn't want to go down. We're going up. Right, equipment hubs. Okay. Right. Oh, it has built-in landing thrust. That's okay. Thank fuck for that, because that would have been annoying. Teach you the art of kit bashing and reskinning. To be honest, I like. To be fair, there's some time I've tried so many times. I tried. I like on multiple occasions. I tried to basically go into the CK just so I could like make a custom follower, just so I didn't have to spawn it in. I would build you a house and it'd take me years. Yeah, exactly. And I think this is where, like, I think Bethesda should definitely have more say in it, because I feel like a lot of people, when they're coming into the kind of the mod making and stuff, right? Like they may be very talented mod authors, but they might not have the business knack to kind of know like what's the good value, like what's it worth. Like, I think Bethesda should kind of come in and be like, look, okay, like, this is what you should be aiming to. Because I think ultimately, the way I always look at it with mods, right, is if you're going over that $5 mark, it has to be something substantial in terms of either replayability, a very well-designed quest, something like that. When you hit, like, a tenner, it's very risky because, like, to be honest with you, at 10 quid... Like, as much as I love, I love Starfield, I love, the idea of good paid mods, 10 quid you could go and you could buy, you could buy a lot of games on sale and stuff. And I suppose with that argument, you could, do whatever. But, like, don't get it. I haven't seen it yet. Is it... Oh, hell yeah. Oh, now I can get my exercise. Oh, yeah, this is... Oh, hell yeah. No, don't get up. Don't get up. Back down. Hey, whoa, I'm not bald just because my hair is slightly. That is dying for Crimson Flyboy to create standard. No chance in hell. No chance in... No, it's good. I heard a chiropractor tell me once. This is really good for the... Please give me 20 ship hours for fuck. That's the pay threshold. And exactly, like, I will say, not trying to, like, again, I think Wiz has kind of, in my opinion, set the bar, and obviously these parts are phenomenal, but I do wonder, and again, no disrespect, because ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to everyone's opinion, but I do wonder, like, you say that this is like multiple mods in one and stuff, and it does make me wonder if you had, like, there's a lot of people that would look at this and they might be put off by the price, and I wonder if you split them up, like if the ship parts were a separate, like obviously now hindsight, I do wonder, just, yeah, but it's ultimately, if you... Ooh. Hello, why are we at an angle? Did I land arseways? Oh my god. Oh, this is fucking sick. That's fucking sick. Holy shit, that's cool. Bro, I'm gonna make the fucking Fort unto Dawn. That's fucking sick. Yeah, you need to patch this with the Rover Hull mod. You need to 100% get, like, a patch for this so that, like, the rover can sit. That's so fucking cool. Characters wearing Miami Dolphins. That was a mod created to me by a mod author, which I was very grateful they created that to me. I don't use it too much anymore. I don't use, to be honest, early on I used to have a kind of, when I used to do the mod reviews, I used to kind of have, like, a kind of a few mods in my kind of setup. Now when I do the reviews, because I don't want any conflict, it's just completely bare bones. That's very fucking cool. That is very, very cool. I'm wondering, is it at an angle because I landed stupidly? This is the new Antares mod. It's very cool. It does look... I feel like building it, it's gonna require you to... Seems to be at an angle. I think it's at an angle just because the way the ship has landed. Where am I going? I'm going off. Oh, that could be true. Let me look at that real quick. Is it just hovering? My bad. There's a smuggling... Like, what do you mean? As in, like, an actual smuggling compartment? Oh, let me go. Auto mode. Yeah, we're... landing gear would have been helpful, but we're fine. We're using Gary's Aurora powers. I think I'm just at that angle because I landed on an angle. Yeah, I know it landed on an angle. I'm gonna go back and look at this smuggling compartment. How, like, in... Oh, no, take off! You know the way, like, in Warhammer you've got like psychers that like basically allow you to jump through the warp? That's Gary with me. I don't need landing gear. He is like unlocked like 4D or 5D. Thank you. I'm what can I say? I'm a professional shipbuilder, you know? I get the job done, right? If I was a smuggling compartment, where would I be? Don't tell me. I'll find it out myself. Give me a minute. For the memes, let's send it down and stay up. Aha! That's so fucking cool. That's very, very cool. Oh, clock. So is there actually like a smuggling route? Oh, what is that? Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Is there like a smuggling room? Oh. Oh. Oh, I may have found a bug. Was that intentional? Was I supposed to do that? Is there supposed to be like an invisible wall here? How do I call it back up? Oh, okay. Damn it, Corey, you had me teased. Well, I'll go back in and come back out. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem. Is there a button to bring it back up? I find the panda. Fuck you, Ace. How do I bring it back up? I'm stuck inside my ship. I don't want to be stuck with Gary. Cora's okay because she doesn't talk, but Gary snores. I would recall, but seeing this, that's exactly why. If you want to know if your mod is idiot proof, I'll test it for you. Use my scanner. Oh, that's actually a good idea, Paul. Let me do that. Probe tank. Hey now, whoa. Nobody disrespect the probe. So if I click that. Sending crews like fight. Yeah, if something breaks, I will break it. I remember like one of the ones. I think it was I was reviewing one of Hara's mob when he did the 10mm pistol, and like there was just a random chance I ended up getting, like, when the pistol spawned is random, I ended up getting one of the pistols that like was the all the modification was locked on it. And then there was another time I was reviewing, I think it was one of Ravage Ron's mod, but like every time I exited the door of like the cabin, it was the one where you build in the void, very fucking cool mod. I just like, I got stuck in the door and it was like, oh, okay, well we're getting stuck, I see. Anyway, let's go back and build a ship. Let's go back to... options, yeah. So you have to prepare for people to either intentionally or unintentionally do something stupid. This is good, I'm here to stream because... oh yeah, believe me, and I say that to all mod authors, you should definitely be watching. If anybody's ever doing, like, reviewing content, you should always watch stuff on them. Just because it's... yeah. That's always the way, though, isn't it? Like, I feel like live stuff... hello there, Michael, welcome. Right, let's board. Ba ba ba. Oh, I got a frame drop. I don't know if that's the mod. I don't think it's the mod because there was no frame drop before. I think it's just one of these. Are we at that point in time where the game just decides to shit a brick? Probably. Bethesda, like, they literally break everything with their updates. Hello, Miguel. This is the new Antares mod. It adds a load of House Varun themed parts. Bethesda, yeah, the kill switch. Like, all right, you played too much of the game today. I definitely would say, like, I know they were saying that, like, with another mod you can kind of build the ships anywhere, but I would say potentially either, and then this is just my opinion, either make it so that you could maybe spawn a builder. Again, you may be able to, like, being able to spawn one of these builders at the outpost so you can build where you want, or just have like an outpost builder. I am trying it. It wasn't there initially. Do I have to wait? I probably have to wait. I have to wait for it to respawn. There's always yeah, exactly. Kind of pack it in. Right, we're gonna go to Venus real quick and wait for it to respawn. Ba, 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 ba. You cannot fast travel from this location. Says fucking who? With this ship, remote shipbuilder has implementation. Oh, okay, cool. I will say, is that a different mod, Escal? Because while obviously I think everybody and their mother will be using multiple mods when it comes to shipbuilding, you should always like not rely on other mods, though. That makes sense. What was the one I didn't get looking at, the one you sent me, Doc, but I seen it. I have to actually check that because you sent me a video of a new kind of someone was working on was it that one? I think that's what you guys are all talking about. The remote ship service. No thinking about it, I'm waiting like everyone else. All right, let me change my ship to something that can fly. Oh yeah, fuck it, starborn ship. Why not? All right, so we're gonna really quickly get the ship to spawn. No, not here. We need to go to Venus. Oh no, it definitely does. Don't get me wrong, Thorgan. I don't see. I suppose the thing is I'm just kind of looking at it from like the kind of the perspective of like multiple different people. Like there's going to be people that definitely will love the idea of coming to a space station, being able to fully customize and stuff. But then there's obviously going to be people. Yes, into the test video. Awesome. Like I will have to definitely check that. I didn't get looking at it. Let's meet Todd in person and Whisper Sweet. Honestly, Korodic, like, I feel like if Bethesda doesn't at least kind of acknowledge, like, some of the stuff you've managed to pull off with fucking the Starfield CK, like, then there's something wrong with them. Universe ship parts. Travel across the universe. Hey, we've been on a 2-year, one and a half year, two. How many years since we've started this journey of wanting ship parts? Is this nav meshed? Why does Cora and them teleport? It is nav mesh. Why are they not moving? They're just teleporting. Now, I have no other mods enabled. This is a fresh save. No problem. Ship part. Exactly. Like, the shipbuilding is just so fucking good. Oh. I think it did because when you clean the room, is it supposed to have these marks? I don't know if I noticed these marks before. Did it overlap itself again? Maybe the marks are supposed to be there. Anyway, let's go to Venice. August 2020. Oh, that's a long time. Oh, they're marked. Okay, they're persist. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, damn. It's been a while since I've flown this ship. I forgot how, like, nice it is. Interior-wise. Or, like, just the view, rather. What am I looking at? Oh, what the fuck? All right. Let's go to Venus. So Tennessee, when are we getting the full if and when Bethesda just, you know, give us the roadmap and Starfield is going to keep going for like years on years? Are you going to completely overhaul Earth to add like multiple locations? There we go, Venus. Yeah, I mean the system again, like that system of kind of having you to jump through unities and stuff, it's a bit of a weird one. I wouldn't mind if it looked different. Starfield damage generation, any much cell to exit looks a mess. This generation, but like in general. Well, see, I heard somebody say that, Cordic, that like, and again, I'm just probably saying things that apparently, like, when it comes to like making like actual like mods and stuff, like it's so easy to like accidentally break something. Every time I see it, I feel someone. Oh, I do agree. Like, that's why, like, I hope Bethesda, like, in their big Unity, when this, if this supposed Starborn thing is coming, right? There's this DLC, Legendary Ship Parts. I really hope that Bethesda will give us, like, overhaul to the shipbuilding, give us Starborn parts, you know? Like, you're telling me Starborn are these, like, the ultimate kind of, the human entities, you know? Like, it's exactly like Starborn ships should be unique. Like, hell, I wouldn't even mind like some degree of well, actually, I don't know, because some No Man's Sky style kind of procedural generation would be like really fucking cool. Someone read it. Yeah, no, that's that would have been. I'm assuming you're talking about Tennessee's mod that's on Earth. Wouldn't say it's easy to break stuff, but dirty, unintended, are real, always need. Yeah, okay. Starborn ships are what I've wanted since the Guardian was introduced. Yes. That's what I mean, like, the Bethesda could do so much with the Starborn stuff. Give us, you telling me, like, I can manifest a ship and a suit, but I can't manifest a gun and a rover? Where's my, come on, Bob, where's my fucking Starborn Jetson car? Get on it. No, I'm joking. I'm actually surprised that no one has really attempted to kind of do, like, a Starborn-themed vehicle. What do you think, Aurora? You interested? What would it see? The thing is though, like, what would a Starborn drive? Like, part of me thinks it would just literally be like a weird kind of, like, imagine just like a chair, like a profit chair, like Halo, just literally like a mobility chair. But like a starboard mobility chair. Oh, 100%. I would love some starboard particle weapons. Blueprint. Oh, yes, yes. Blueprints. Fuck's sake. Give us blueprints. Exactly. They would teleport 100%. But like you'd have that one starboard that would be such an egotist, you know? Like if I was like, say, like for instance, like I always say, like if I was in the Mass Effect universe, I was a Jedi, I would 100% use the Force to float everywhere. I'd be a fat ass. I'd be like I mean, I am a fat ass, but I'd be like the Baron from fucking Dune. I would have his boat as starboard. I would 110% just be floating everywhere. SpongeBob's. Oh my god! Can you imagine? Like, do you think that would get through? If somebody just for the I do have a starboard vehicle on weapon on hold, cool one, but it may take a bit. Oh, definitely take your time though. Crimson Arcanon, 100%, Yakko. I think if they did use a land vehicle, it'd be kind of a bike. Yeah, see, a bike seems super cool because the idea of like, you know, like a starboard, like they're not really, they're kind of lone warriors. Blueprints would have been, honestly, and I'm surprised it isn't. Like, can you imagine? 100% you do, but where did it go? But like, imagine like being able to just, oh, I built a ship, bang, ship's uploaded to the creations. People can download it, play it. Like, you could then have, like, let's say, imagine, again, there's, like, I know of at least one game that does this. Space Engineers does it. Like, imagine, like, people could, like, you could search mods, right? And be like, okay, let's look at, like, let's look at ships using Deimos, right? Or ships using Deertech, or ships using Antares, or ships using, and you can see, like, ships built, interiors. Like, imagine being able to upload custom interior habs, like, but like ones built by the players, not necessarily in the CK. Like, because that's why I like the interior habs that are pre-built, because I can't decorate to save my fucking life. Speaking of which, where's my starborn float power? 100%. I want to hover. Like it saddens me that like the only fucking starborn. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is that it? No. Where's it? Where the fuck is it? No. Grab dash. Like, Bethesda. What is this? Why? I have to go to Lucy. Like, that could have been so much cooler. Like, Bethesda, play Mass Effect, right? In Mass Effect, you can biotic charge. Like, instead of this being an... Yo, Gordic, is this possible? Like, imagine instead of this being a kind of this, it would teleport you to where you're looking. Like, think of, you know, like in Dishonored, or yeah, you know in Dishonored, where you have that, like, isn't it like you have like a teleport ability where you like look on the ground and it teleports you? Because I know there was one mod, that the Monk paid mod, that honestly, like, some of the stuff it did in that mod was fucking cool. I don't know if that mod author has done one thing. Oh, a blink. I would love a blink spell. 100%. Like Destiny style blinking. I want driving pirates. What do you mean by like on the planets? 100%. 100%. Bethesda dropped the ball by not having vehicles that actually function for other players. There's a grab blink mod already? Oh, I bet you it's Nexus though, isn't it? All right, see you later, Doc. Thank you once again, Doc, for the donation. And thank you for chilling with us. Oh, hell yes. That is fucking sick. There's a little bit of clipping, but that is really fucking cool. Fuck me, it's 1 million credits? Jesus. That looks very, very, very cool. That's very cool. A vehicle fight in Mad Max would be so fucking cool. And, like, you wouldn't think it would be an issue with the new Starbound powers. The UI is not extensible. You can only really add new. You can't easily. Ah. That's so fucking cool. Let me modify. I want to modify to look at it. That's very good. No. Who wants to use the upgrade ship system? Very cool. Oh, so these are the ones that reduce your health. Experimental cockpit. Is this a new cockpit or is this the same cockpit? Oh, there's merging. That's why you said. Okay. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Infirm Forma engine. Okay, so there's, yeah, you've got some merge. Ooh! You got a new grav drive? This is very cool. Let's try and build something. See, not everyone is going to like merging. I mean, I have no problem with it. I've been merging since day one. But that is something. Oh, there's my fucking monstrosity. Hello. All right, let's build a ship. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do halves. All right, we got everything. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. I mean, I like ship parts, Mona. The weapons are just on the floor because it cleared it out, but it left the weapons. I'm assuming they're there so you can pick them up and sell them. All right, see you later, boy. See, when you say top of the mod list, though, does it not have to be in the bottom of the mod list? I did say that, Mona, like, for someone like me who, like, really likes shipbuilding, I personally think, like, I don't mind the... Oh, they're very cool. I think I don't mind the price. Now, not everyone is going to have that kind of mentality, and that's, like, perfectly, you know, fine. I'll do, like, I will have, like, a full kind of review, though, when I play around with it. Jesus, some of these. Can't we just list as a faction on Discord? We can look into that. I mean, you do. What would you say then, Mona? Like, see, you're not like you're not really a kind of a shipbuilder sort of person. What would you say? Like when it comes to kind of like, because I know like with modding and stuff and the pricing. Hello. I mean, if we go that route, Mona, I'm gonna have to be honest, and it doesn't compare to Darkstar. It's sorry, Darkstar shouldn't be a 10 or all. It doesn't compare to Watchtower, and no mod is going to compare to Watchtower. Sorry, yeah, I'll go back to it. No mod is going to compare to Watchtower, right? Now, I did say when you weren't here, Mona, I was saying that I think that. Because what Adescal was saying is that they're definitely going to like you're kind of adding like multiple kind of mods together here and stuff, and I do understand that, but I do personally think, and I don't know how, like, I don't know. See, I don't know if Bethesda would allow it personally. The Watchtower is very much, it's a very, and you could probably argue, right, that Watchtower probably is a benchmark that's unattainable, right? However, I still think I'm just trying to word it, because the thing is, like, when it comes down to it, like, everyone's gonna have, like, you know, difference of opinion and stuff like that. I think the parts are very cool. I think that there's a lot to play around with here, and there's a lot of work that has gone into it, right? I'm not going to deny that. But for me personally, as somebody who likes shipbuilding, I don't really see the point. I mean, that's very true, Mona. I don't see the point of the station doesn't really do it for me personally. I think the station is like, it's cool, not really my sort of thing. I understand where it's going. I mean, what is everyone else? Give us we'll do a little Q&A in the chat. Let me, oh no, not that button. Where is it? Start a poll. Blah, blah, blah. Bum, 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 bum. I'm trying to word this in a way that like I don't, because I don't want to bias anybody. Like I like ship parts, but well, you already found not worth a tenner, not worth half. That is fair, Michael. That is very fair. What would you, instead of doing a poll, just let me know, what would you guys? It doesn't suck, but see, this is where the pricing. Mona, I'm well aware of who the mod authors are, but I'm also well aware of who the mod authors aren't. That's why I'm asking people. Obviously, I know, like, if Diskel himself says it's worth it, obviously he's biased, not saying you are. But, like, what would you guys, like, think, like, when it comes down to it? Like, do you think, like, a mod, like, do you think the mod's worth it? Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I personally think, like, look, I have to realize that I'm the sort of person where, like, I'm the sort of person where I can afford to kind of buy the shit mods and the good mods. I mean, fuck it, hell, I spent how much on Probe Text mod? Want car companies to pill the public and ask how much their cars should be. Yeah, but we're yeah, that's fair. But because I think ultimately, look, at the end of the day, people are gonna pay what they want. But like, I've always been the sort of person where I think you should charge as little as possible. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if this was a 500, even with the kind of the you know, having people coming in talking shit to me, there's nothing to do with the mod, but kind of do with the mod, I think it would be an instant yes, definitely. I'm gonna obviously play around with this off stream and stuff and do like a full review. I think asking a tenner, so I mean, I think there's a lot of people that would have continued support though, Cordic. Like, I get what you're saying, but I don't think that's a fair, because I mentioned this in one of my, I've mentioned this a few times, because that to me just kind of comes across like those early access games, you know, where like they promise you something, but yeah, did you say there was voice acting for this mod? The point for the mod comes in the volume of content as well as the reverse engineering of animations for use. The R&D does come also to bring many things to the community. I mean, but to be fair, Desquel, you're kind of talking like you're like doing crazy research and development and stuff, and I'm not disagreeing, but like, see, again, I don't want to disagree with like anybody. Aurora 10 is a bit too much, is why I watched the review. I suspect took a lot of custom stuff. And how much was Deimos? Deimos was 500, and I think fixing issue with the elevator, which Dad mentioned, would put on a button. And price, can you support? Then drop creation layer as support. I have parts and mods and everyone. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, and that's, I think, to be honest, Desquel, again, Deskel, I apologize in butchering it. I like the mod. I think the mod is very cool, and I think a lot of people think the mod is very cool. I think you would have gotten, It is very subjective. I think personally, if you had it priced at 500 credits, maybe even 600 credits, you would have sold a lot more. I think there's certain things here, like shipbuilders are going to be one avenue of things, right? Like the space station is cool. I'm not disagreeing with that, but I don't care for a space station. I think most people won't care for a space station personally. You know what I mean? I think like shipbuilders just want to jump in at 100%. They just want to jump in and play, you know? They don't want to kind of faff about stuff. I know like you were trying to do like a little quest to it and stuff. There is a lot of parts here though. Like paid mods to have a higher standard and less likely to affect my game. If I paid 10 or screw my game up, I would be disrespected. Space Station was a bonus throw in for the vendor POI. But no, when you said, the thing is, when you said initially, you said that it's like kind of 4 mods altogether. Like, what do you mean by that though? It is very difficult. Like at the end of the day, the cheaper you price, the more you can buy. You know what I mean? Like I guarantee you, like if any mod was cheaper, like again, like King Gath and fucking and like their stuff, Watchtower was massively underpriced, you know. Watchtower could have easily charged 20 quid. It was like a pseudo expansion / DLC. But that is also the problem. The problem too is, and you unintentionally, Descal, like no disrespect to you, but like you've come along, you've made 3 mods and your price has jumped, and you're clearly very talented, right? But there is a part of me that is a stickler for looking at kind of what people who are trying to kind of, you know, like they want to kind of make the game better. And I'm not saying you don't want to make the game better, because obviously like the parts or stuff, either way, it was either 10 for 4 or 5 for 4 each. Well, what was the 4 again? The space, go over the 4. I'm tending to go with cheaper prices too. I think it helps growing the... It does. It definitely does. And it... Especially because it seems like Bethesda are never... Wait time bugged, elevator bugged, voice acting bugged. And that's just... Yeah, exactly. Like, there is bugs here. And, like, there's a lot of pieces. Like, a lot of pieces that are very cool. Now, my other stance on stuff... I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that. That's not good enough. I don't like pieces with very little collision. That's just one piece. Maybe one just got through, but that's the one thing I despise when it comes to ship parts. Is like these pieces. Hopefully again, you know, you can fix them and that's fine. But what is it? Is it just this one? Does it work on the other side? That one's fine. Base building is Starfield is very lacking. There's no denying. Like, look, you can charge what you want at the end of the day. I think it's cool. I think it's like Crimson tested, and it's not that good. There is certain things I do wonder, like, and look, Bethesda's QC doesn't fucking do anything. The one piece looks like it has the collision of the flipped piece. Tennessee, you seem to be correct. How did you know that? Tennessee is a... We play games, so if a mod adds stuff, I'll buy it. I'll love it, kind of basically buying up buy stuff because of reviews. Thank you. Lad, I will say though, don't always listen to me. Sometimes I may not like something. I just think like, look, I'm gonna just go out and say it, right? I think that if you're charging a tenner for something, right? If you're going over, like, I think the most, to my knowledge, right? The most expensive mod that I have reviewed that was over the €5 mark or the 500 credits that I actually enjoyed would have been, and I mean, Sammy was good. That was like a quest. That was really good. What was that? That was, See, Deimos, to be honest with you, Garrick, Deimos is a different one because I think Deimos is the standard. And the reason I think it's a standard is because Wiz has nailed like the Deimos architecture. Personally, I don't think this feels Varun-like, personally, right? I think that if I'm going to be honest with you, I think you use Varun as a kind of a scapegoat to make. And don't get me wrong, I think the parts are very cool, but when I look at, like, when we go back to, like, looking at these ships and stuff, they don't necessarily seem Varun to me. I wouldn't look at this and be like, yes, this is Varun. It kind of, Sammy is a good mod. But I think the only, like, Vigilance would be the one that, like, that was, like, the one of the ones where, like, it was, like, what was it? I think Nova charged, like, 600, I think. I just think that if you're gone straight on that €10 mark, I would like more, you know? Like, I would have liked quests, like an actual quest and some more storyline personally. I still think the SIP parts are awesome. Varun are very, I didn't keep it in my load order. And that's fair. I will say, though, Sweet Pea, not trying to be, but you are kind of biased because, again, you guys are part of that kind of Dark Star group where you kind of test and play with each other's mod. Deimos is 400, not even 500. See, that's why, and again, I think, ultimately, I think Bethesda should be the ones that come in and say, look, you can't be charging this for, you know, like a thing, because it looks bad on them. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it's very fucking cool. I think the parts are awesome. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm still a little bit taken back by what happened earlier in the chat. So I'm kind of, you know, in a little bit of fight or flight necessarily, ready for someone to swing at me. So, like, obviously, I'm not probably being, that's why when I do, like, the review and stuff, and I'll play around with myself and I'll give kind of the, you know, well, I'm not saying it like that, Sweet Pea. I'm just saying, like, it's just, yeah. AC Deimos is very good, not many parts as well. But the thing is parts will only go so much, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I could fucking spend like probably hours and hours messing with this. But yeah, like, ultimately, at the end of the day, I'll do the review. The thing is, there's a lot of, the other thing is the new mechanics and stuff. Like, considering you're adding like a load of oh no, they were there. They were both there and they were aware of it. With the new, like, you know, like you were saying that there's like new kind of ways to build and stuff, like, I would like to see like maybe a tutorial of somewhat with the building, like, again, because if this is clearly not just like a simple place and go, which that's fine, like, I'm all for new parts, but if, again, it's like imagine buying a game and the game doesn't tell you how to, you know, do shit. Looking at you, fucking Starwrath. Come on now. The man doesn't want more, Thorgan. The man is just trying to, I think ultimately, the man doesn't want it to become a thing where mods become €10. What happens when they become €20? Like, I'm all for paid modders, like, making bank. You know, not, okay, maybe I'm not all for them making bank necessarily. Exactly. I think it is bad for consumers, you know? And there's going to be people that definitely want to, you know, that they want, you know, they want this mod, and that's perfectly fine. But I just think, well, that's what you were saying, Wolf. I just personally think that, I think if you had to price it around 500, even like 600, but when you go to that 10, it's kind of like, it's like, who do you think you are? Are you Kingath? Do you think you're Kingath? Do you think you have that? Are you probe tech? And don't take that as a disrespectful way. I think, good job. And I mean, again, no disrespect. It's just like, look at what everything else is going on. Like, look at the other kind of authors. You've got you've got Wiz, you've got Falkland. They're going to, I don't have it currently enabled, Rick, on the Xbox. I don't have anything. You've got multiple kind of different, like, at that price point, right? And you're kind of going above. It is Far Harbor, and Far Harbor's a fucking banger of a fucking thing. And that's just me. Look, I still think it's cool, but like, yeah, I still think, like, why is that snapping at a weird angle? Why does that snap at a weird angle? See, there's so much here that I'm gonna have to play around with. That hurts. That, yeah. And look, you can disagree all you want, right? Like, if you think it's worth a tenner, that's fine. But, like, there will come a point where, like, someone's gonna see this landing angle bug collision. There is a lot of, and I'm gonna be honest with you. There's clearly, like, there hasn't been a lot of I'm to a ship weapon. Is that how you do the? Is that how the new snaps are done? So this, like, acts as a weapon. See, some mod authors do have, and I don't know if Disquell's even still here. I hope he doesn't, like, think I'm kind of shitting on him, because I'm not. I see the work that has went into this. I just worry as someone who, like, is a consumer, you know? We don't want fucking Probe Tech coming in like, oh, someone else did another 10-euro mod, I'm gonna do a 15-euro mod. You know? Also, one thing I will say, if you're ever gonna make ship builds or ship parts, please, 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 let people play with them and test them that don't merge, because not everyone merges. You would be surprised the amount of people that play Starfield that do not merge ships. Like, I remember, didn't Falklands get an awful lot of flack because the ships Falklands made were merged? Now, I personally have no problem with merging. I don't mind. Folks get upset when you talk about pricing standards, free market, comes out frequently, then the anti-gatekeeping brigade. Like shipbuilding, there's your excuse to amount of time. 10 is the cap. Kind of unfair to compare King with anyone as their entire team. And I do understand that, but it's kind of like, I do think like I do think that price too high, people won't buy, even if you do. Exactly. And I don't even think Deskel is still here, personally, which I don't blame him. Again, I can't imagine what Darkstar said to him, because he joined my Discord and we chatted once, twice, and he left, never came back. It's very difficult when you're trying to talk to mod authors, be like, yo, I like your mod, it's very cool, because I don't DM people anymore because I'm sick of getting harassed. Yeah, he got flack. He got flack for a lot of stuff, but I remember one of the things, I mean, I used to do it. Fuck, early on, I used to have people like, don't merge. Like, people still think merging is cheating, you know? See, like, while ultimately, Thorgan, you're in definitely, like, look, I've said it 100, 200 times, you're entitled to spend your money how you want. Oh, well, the building a new Atlantis was not a good idea, personally. If he splits this up and did it 4 mods, it would be way more money in the end. But can you see what the 4 mods are, Sweet Pea? Because I think he dipped. That is very true. Don't merge, not because it's cheating. My times I don't, and exactly, that's a lot of people don't like merging. I would say the vast majority. Like, there's a reason those paid ship mods fucking flew out, went crazy, because a lot of people don't build ship. How is this 4 mods? That's what I mean. I don't know the 4. Like, what is the 4 stuff? Good luck letting market fix it when opinions are censored. I mean, that is fair. I don't know if you were here, Dong, but earlier, but came in here with my usual review and stuff, and I had fucking guys shitting on me, telling me I'm a trash reviewer and dog shit. Which is like, yeah, that's a great way. Let's bully the guy with 10,000 subs that, like, when he does a ship review, like, parts video, usually could average anywhere from 5k plus. Yeah, you definitely want to prevent me from doing a review on your fucking shit. Fucking moron. Sorry, that guy was not Descal. That guy was a fucking moron. The cockpit's the lander, the ship. That's not really 4 though. That's all one feature, you know? Like, that's one thing. Like, by that logic, like, Wiz, what did Wiz do? Wiz did structural pieces. He did the, what is it, the little engineering-y pieces. Like, see, this is what I mean, and this is why, I'm sorry, right? But this is why you should not be around yes men. You should not be around. You need to live in the real world, right? And the real world is this mod author. He's gone. He's clearly left. Dude's not here. He doesn't care anymore. No disrespect on whatever, but you would have made far more. I guarantee he would have made far much more money if he priced it at cheaper. I don't care how much time. I don't care if it took you anything. You know, it's just. Like, that is the other worry, is the bugs and stuff. Like, I don't know how he's doing this stuff. Like, the landers, very fucking cool. They are, yeah, but what, oh, now, when you say 10,000 pieces, 1,000 pieces, are you talking about, like, swappable pieces? Because, like, you can, and again, Sweet Pea, like, you don't need to, like, defend him. Like, if he thinks he's content with, like, pricing it at whatever it is, how the fuck do I get that back in there? Get back in there. Thank you, Peter. People are coming in here being nice to me. Thank you. Appreciate it. Like, don't get me wrong. I think this, like, the parts are very fucking cool. The parts are very cool. Very cool. I think that what's going to push people off is the, Mona. I think she's currently working uni, but that's why it's, and again, I'm not going to kind of draw too much into it, like, when it comes to stuff like that, but like, I would think realistically, you get there, 1K parts, a lot of parts. Oh, it definitely is. Sadir, I'm not knocking it. I think in a way, I think Disquel might have, how to pronounce that? I think he might have somewhat shot himself in the foot by pricing it so highly. Because because again, it's like, not only is he, like, he's inflating everything, right? But he's also making his competitors, like, look more, you know, more kind of, more agreeable, more buyable. Literal monthly scripts is true that you can't include your time spent. Oh yeah, no, because if you, and that sort of mentality though, that kind of tells me that, like, these, I said this before, and I got fucking flamed in the comments, right? But that kind of tells me that a lot of these mod authors, Bethesda should be giving them tips and stuff. Well, maybe not Bethesda anymore. Bethesda these days, they'd be like, "It's too cheap. Make it more expensive." Like, it just feels like it just like it feels to me. It just feels to me that the money side of it and the price comes across amateurish, right? Like, the parts and the work are phenomenal, but the price, I think, is going to be not only is it going to be a point where people aren't going to touch it, it's going to be a point that's going to push more people towards making, you know, that. Say it needs more polish at the moment. People feel the price is too high. And look, people are always going to think the price is too high. Like, there's people out there that demand, they still think paid mods are stupid, you know? And I don't agree with that sentiment, because I think that paid mods, when done right, I think all mod authors, like, need Bethesda. Well, not all of them, because there's some that clearly got it down. About 1 per part, and how many parts are offered the other mods? You want them charging? Well, no, I don't want them charging parts and stuff, but I just think, like, ultimately, are you trying to make a business out of it, or are you trying to bring content to people? You know what I mean? Like, let's not do the Xbox, and let's not make AAA mods, or what did they say that one time? Was it quadruple A arts? Yeah, no, they are a very bad metric. Cross has fucking exactly. That was my point. Like, when you take into consideration flips, Cross has fucking thousands upon thousands. And I do think if he nickel dime, he could have charged more than 10. Well, even if like I just think if you hit Fiverr on the head, if you hit Fiverr on the head or 500 credits, I think you'd have hit an audience because that's the going rate for ship parts. You know what I mean? Around that, a little bit cheaper than that. Now that being said, people are still clearly going to buy it. You do give ammos to people who think it only does it have so many ship parts. It has animations, which is fair. I need to try out some of these animations. What are the animations? Group of smaller packs that totaled more than 10 if it wasn't clear. Well, yeah, like it takes like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I thought like when I remember when I used to like do the early reviews, there was like people who were like putting out like some people putting out like, and you guys know who they were kind of like every week or second week we're putting out like mods and stuff, and I was like, oh, like it probably takes like a week or two to make a kind of a paid mod or a script rod. If there's just prices, they will be cheaper. I don't know, God no, but I do think that I would like Bethesda to have some sort of a like, see, I'm one of those people that like at the end of the day, I would like mod authors to kind of do free mods, paid mods, free mods, paid mods. You know what I mean? And it seems there's too many authors coming in here and just like, oh, I'm going to use this game as a way to make money and not really care about anything aside from making money. Like, you have to be passionate about the fans. You want to make the game better, you know? You know, you can make the game a lot better by charging less. Not necessarily the thing, just that. There's other ones, but yeah. I think Bethesda, at the very least, I think Bethesda should kind of explain to, because another example, it's kind of why you need to watch marketing. The last thing you want to do is insult someone's mother over criticism. And I've spoken to a few mod authors who I've basically, in the past and stuff, is I've been like, look, don't engage. People are entitled to their opinion. People are definitely entitled to their opinion. Their opinion may be wrong. But yeah, I want to just try and build some of these pieces. So like, is this just a normal snap-on? Yeah, okay, that's just a normal snap-on. Now I will say though, some of these pieces are reskins, and some of them are... Need to be more self-aware. Oh, they definitely do need to... Oh, it's... Oh, very toxic, Dong. Not all mod authors. Get Sport Quest things I made 10 years ago. Good mama joke can set the tone. It can, but when you're in the like, when it's the aftermath of like kind of we'll call it a verbal rap battle. Also, the more and again, see, this is the thing is because the more I look at this, and this is why I'll kind of have to take I'll have to kind of take another look at it. But like a lot of these pieces already exist and are already free. So you're charging for pieces like, I'm pretty sure that's in your base mod, your free one. So you're like, again, if you're going the route of it can be. But I thought, you know, I'm going to be honest, you're right. Starting YouTube, I was like, I'm fucking grateful to I'm grateful to be able to kind of review these mods and stuff and make some money on the side. But there's a part of me that like, and I mean this in a way, like with the amount of hatred I've gotten from some mod authors and some fandoms, like it's good that I have like a solid friend base and family base, because I would have, and there's a part of me that wants to step away from the modding altogether, because like I try to be a nice person, you know, I try to not be an asshole, but nobody deserves to get abused, and fucking criticism is one thing, you know. But nobody deserves to get abused, myself included. You know, come on, I'm not that bad of a guy. Try to be a complete asshole to me. I will say, though, now that we're on the topic of this, and I'm just, maybe there's probably people screaming at me like, Crimson, please don't fucking full send it. But, Sweet Pea, and again, I mean no disrespect, and I'm going to just say it as it is, right? Do you not find it like... Do you not like... Is there not a part of you that's like a bit... Like, are you not a bit, like, conscious of the fact that, like, you're hanging out with, like, a modding community that harasses people and bullies people? Like, I'm sorry, but I personally don't think anybody should have anything to do with the Darkstar people, and Diskel included everyone. Like, I just don't understand it. Fuck you, Dong. Like, not to mention, I don't know if Wolfie's there, and I'm fucking sending it. Wolfie, if you're there, Wicked had a lot of things to say about you, too. I don't know if he ever told you that. He used to talk shit about you and make little of you because of your mods. Because you were making a lot of retexture mods, but now you're, like, I'm assuming you're friendly with them. Like, and at this point, like, I would have been a nice guy and said nothing, but when you come into my stream and talk shit, I'll fucking hang yous out to dry, yous cunts. Not specifically them people. But, like, it's just how it is, you know? Like, I'm going to be honest with you, that Darkstar community is a detriment to the Starfield community. An absolute detriment. It is a detriment. And I think that I understand, like, to an extent, look, you got to work. He does talk about everybody. He talks shit about me constantly. He talks shit about Mona for basically... He had his Cyber, his boy that I had to block, by the way, made a mod mocking me where you find my dead body. Like, imagine being pissed off by a mod or by a creator who never did anything to you. You make a mod where his dead body is there. Like, is that not a bit, like a lot of time has passed, but is that not a bit sketchy? Making a mod of someone you don't like and saying, oh, there's their dead body. Like, and I probably should have pulled them up on it, like, when it came out, but I didn't. Like, it's just... Yeah. Like... And that's not, like, the amount of shit. Like, I had to kick that Cyber guy who's Wicked's, like, second in command from the Discord, because he basically got into an argument with me because people were posting, like, nudie kind of Starfield stuff, and I didn't like that. And then he basically tried to have this big issue. It's like, bro, it's my Discord. I don't like that shit. And then he ran off and started talking shit and mocking me, mocking my content. And it's like, really? Like, I've never, like, I'm going to be honest with you, right? I was an idiot when I started YouTube first. One of the first mod authors that reached out to me was Wicked. And he's seen me as a mark. He 100% seen me as a mark. He was like, look at this kid. He's up and coming. I'm going to latch on him. And he latched on to me. He, like, I would talk to him constantly. I would looked up to him because we'd always talk about mods and stuff. And it was just to use me, just to get his name out. And then he just dipped. Same with Ghost. I thought Ghost was an awesome guy. He joined the Darkstar guys. I always hyped up, and I don't hype up things for the sake of it. Don't get me wrong. If I like your content or your mods, I will 100% hype up. If I don't like it and we're still friends, I'll kind of move away around it. But it's, yeah. I just don't know how, like, in like, people in good faith can, like, side with it. Not to mention, like, the amount of drama fucking Unoctium got because people didn't like his mod. Like, some of the shit that Wicked and his people were saying. And I realize Discords are toxic fucking cesspool. I saw it kick off on a football manager stream. But yeah. That's why I think I'll have to come back to this. Like, I'll do a proper review and stuff and look at it. Like, at the end of the day, I think the mod is cool. I think the price is definitely not. That's the issue I have with people who associate with Darkstar. They don't. That's what I mean. And, like, I'm not... Oh no, we're still friends, Jakob. We're friends. Don't worry about it. But that's why, and to be honest, I've stopped reviewing a lot of creators' content because I'm like, look, I realize you got to work with who you got to work with, but, like, these people have actively insulted me on numerous occasions. And, like, our communities, like, overlap, right? And this is, like, not to mention, like, yeah. Like, most people, I get it, just don't get involved. But it's like, if you're stood on the rooftop hyping up Darkstar, you need to relook at yourself. Like, if you're a mod author, stay on your own or work with people that actually know what they're doing. Don't work with people, because I guarantee you, like, Wicked is going to leech off of anyone he can, because all Wicked can do is his fucking shitty, let me increase the damage, oh, I'm so cool. And you may think, Crimson, that's very rude. Well, I never did anything to the cunt to begin with. I was nice to him, and he wasn't to me. So yeah, anyway. But yeah, I'm going to call it for tonight, guys. Again, I apologize for the outburst, but it's just kind of been piling up and stuff. I just feel like, yeah. Hello, Path. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'm probably going to step away from Starfield tomorrow. I was going to play some more, but I might just play Rig. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, guys. And I'll catch you later. And thank you guys for the people that donated and stuff. Bye-bye. I will actually, Jakob, DM me on, or I will DM you, Jakob.